A cafe manager needs a willingness to help people, a passion for good foods and beverages, strong organisational skills, the ability to lead and supervise people, to be able to implement and enforce strict food safety practices, good problem solving skills and good decision making skills. They need to have customer service, marketing techniques. Reasons the business will be successful will be due to our location, our decent startup prices and the necessity for our product within the population.
We have chosen partnership rather than a company because a partnership doesn't have to pay corporate taxes. Partnerships pay personal tax rates instead of company tax rate of 30%, plus a tax-free threshold of $18,200. Our customer base is aimed at corporate and construction workers and passersby who need their daily caffeine fix. The premises will be leased. Businesses in the area address social community awareness and environmental responsibility management through methods such as solar panels, biodegradable cups, the collection can for charities, and a 50-cent discount for students.
The current state of the industry is sustainable yet growing due to the current marketing trends. Due to the marketing trends, the potential growth for the coffee industry is growing due to sustainable coffee resources and current marketing trends with the constant accessibility to the resources. The business will be using social media to advertise as well as a website and an app. There will also be a membership card for customers to collect free coffees for returning customers after a certain number of coffees has been purchased. We will use biodegradable cups as well as reusable cups to enforce social and environmental awareness. We will be investing in solar panels and extra effort to support green energy and hopefully help our business while help address and reduce our energy costs. Regarding location of the business, will be placed in the heart of the city, which will be easily accessed by any public transport. There will be a constant flow of public, whether it will be on the way to work, on study breaks, students during university, or just city-wide buses. There's numerous competitors throughout the city, with the Melbourne being 200 plus. The prices may vary from restaurant to coffee shop. Our main competitors are Starbucks, Gloria Jeans, Brunetti, and Porgy and Mr. Jones. Their expenses are higher due to their constant inflow of customers, as their brand name brings up the majority of their customers and consumers. Sales fluctuate during different seasons, such as summer and winter. In a seasonal pattern, as in winter, sales are higher as consumers want a hot warming coffee in the morning opposed to the summer's heat, when consumers don't drink as much coffee as desired, despite the option of an iced coffee still may not choose to adopt.
The skills and qualifications required are financial, marketing and accounting management. We as proprietors have 3 different majors after completing our commerce graduate degrees, between us being marketing, management and accounting. We've all also had prior experience in coffee shops, hospitality businesses and industries in past work and jobs, which have provided us with the skills necessary to confidently run and manage our Green Bean coffee shop. The name Green Bean has been chosen in regard to our ethical responsibility and environmental awareness. Laws, regulations and licences required for our business will be to trademark our name Green Bean for our own protection via the Australian Business Name Registration, to obtain a health permit and abide by OHS safety and health regulations, permit to establish an outdoor eating facility, background music licence, to have an ABN, employer requirements and Fair Work Information Statement. Regarding staff, we will recruit using our HR skills obtained using online sources such as Seek and Gumtree. We will employ through walk-in resume droppers and implement interviews shortly after certain potential employees have been shortlisted to discover whether they are a possible valuable asset to the working team. We will need to ensure they have had prior experience in the field and provide them with specific training. They will need to have an excellent communication skills, be vibrant, enthusiastic and passionate about the job, as well as have the skills to efficiently and effectively work their job. We will pay fortnightly at a rate of pay differing regarding their age, qualification and level of employment, such as full-time.
Outside business management necessary to assist the business income will be a selected accounting firm to adequately control and monitor our finances and performance. We will not require any business advisors, as we will be taking our own approaches to the current marketing trends, which we are confident we can successfully maintain. We may aim to seek advisors in the second or future years. judging by our first year performance on our own. The business will require equipment such as tables, chairs, coffee machine, benches, lighting, furniture, designer, agriculture, toilet facilities, fridges, freezer, register, till, F-POS machines, free Wi-Fi, sound system, phone cards, kitchen appliances, and set up fire alarm system. The key sustainability considerations are controlling our inputs and outputs of resources required to maintain our shop. For example, coffee beans, we will ensure our suppliers are contacted and delivering our exact needs to effectively run our business. Our environmental sustainability, such as our disposal of waste, this will be done by choosing and contracting a waste disposal company who will dispose of their waste responsibly and ethically. We will monitor our economic sustainability, ensuring we're on target with our key performance indicators, our costs, expenses, and income and revenue of the business. Our green energy solar panels will help us reduce our energy bills further, reducing certain expense costs.
Due to our geographic location in the heart of Melbourne CBD, our leasing cost is $500 per week. Owners, being us, will contribute an additional third per week for the cost of the lease. Regarding coffee, we estimate to sell 400 coffees per day, being 2,800 per week, thus 11,200 per month, making 134,000 coffees per year. The amount of coffees determined to be selling per day has been estimated by the number of coffee consumers within the region and considering competitors potentially taking our customers and sales, with regular coffees being sold at $3.50 each. With one staff working 5 days a week at $15 an hour, 8 hours a day, making $600 per week. The lease as well being $500 per week, and the total expenses calculating to $15,401. So as you can see here, January we sold 360 coffees, February 380, March 395, and so on, with the total amount per year, the cost making $16,922.50. Deducting our expenses, as I mentioned before, being the cups, bills, staff and lease, deducting $5,401 creates a profit for us through our business of $1,521.50 for the year, which is a minimal amount, but we don't expect to make a profit for our first year of business, so it's a positive.
In the first 12 months, the coffee shop needs to allocate a considerable portion of its budget to the purchase of new equipment and training of staff. Budget also needs to take into account the funds required for advertising the business after initial establishment. In at least the first 12 months, the coffee shop is expected to make only a small profit of $1,521.50. Therefore, the initial budget needs to take into account the likely loss to be made in the first year and allocate more cash than the forecasted operating cost. In terms of the triple bottom line, the coffee shop has a very little, if any, social impact. Environmentally, the coffee shop will minimize its carbon footprint by the installation of solar panels and utilization of biodegradable cups. Economically, the positive impact is that the coffee shop will boost consumer spending, but the negative impact is that it will take business from other coffee shops in the area, resulting in reduced profit for them.
Regarding the implementation timetable, we've got 4 months later here. As you can see, to begin with, communication with the organisation will begin in March, as will implementing systems and routes. Design and configure items required to facilitate the implementation. When then comes in April, the next 3, which will implement changes in processes and controls, implement designs and changes to the business, and update forms, templates, spreadsheets, and reports, etc. Thus, coming in May, the next 2 implementations being user training and identifying specific arrangements for the document data, and the last 2 in June, enabling dual reporting during the transitional period and gathering and processing data preparations. Certain tasks need to be completed to ensure the business runs successfully, such as having certainty the shop will be open minimum 8 hours a day and 5 days a week, ensuring payment to employees is made on time and accounted for correctly, along with paying bills, lease and suppliers for their resources. It's essential that their suppliers deliver on time every time. We want to have a pleasant shop with returning clientele, which we strive for with a growing customer base. We'd like word of mouth to travel to help with advertise a continuous expansion of revenue while maintaining satisfied and strong relationships with our customers.
I hope to see you at the coffee shop.
Go.
Me too.
Me too.